Yes, indeed. What is going on, everybody? I'm super excited. I'm pumped today because if you watched my video yesterday, you saw me get a listing lead directly from calling these absentee owners. And I've been touting how awesome these leads are and the leads, especially from the share group. So if you have not done so already, click the link in the description right down below. Click on that link, use discount code Wallace. Your next listing, I tell you, I kid you not, is just a phone call away. Yesterday, I got 3 warm leads, 1 hot lead that I'm actually going to be signing a listing contract with on Monday, scheduling an inspection by the end of June. Now, not all the leads act that way. Some leads you need to nurture them and go over. But the more that you call, the luckier that you get. So today I'm jumping right back in. I'm getting it done. I'm doing my afternoon session. Normally I do it in the morning, but I'm saving 1 day a week to do it in the afternoon, catch some people at home at a different time, maybe, whatever it might be. And then, of course, I'm going to be doing a weekend session twice a month and getting some calls in on a Saturday as well. But look, I got 1 listing so far just from redialing this list. I have 3 listings on the docket coming up in June, July, and August from calling this list as well. So that's 4 listings that I've gotten from this list of 3,000. And I haven't even really refreshed the list yet and cleaned up the data and done everything like that because I've been kind of starting over and going back. So once I make it to the end of this list, I'm going to be cleaning up my leads, cleaning up that list, loading them back into the dialer and starting to dial them all again. And of course, following up with the people that I've already done. So I'm super excited today. I feel like today could be a good day. It can go either way, but you're gonna hear all the ups and downs anyway. I've already got my dialer loaded up, so I'm gonna be connecting, reconfigure where my camera is and stuff like that, so you're not right up in my nose and everything like that I noticed. So like, I'm going live. I'm just doing this stuff live.
You are the only person in this country.
Perfect. So I'm doing this stuff live because for me, it's easier to document instead of create. Yeah, I'll do some edits to the video to put it over on Instagram for like a shorter version and do some highlights and things like that. But as far as other things like that, if you have questions, DM me on Instagram. I like to answer questions. If you want to DM me on Instagram, you can click the link below as well. Go on there and follow me there. DM me any question that you have about building your real estate business. Listen, social media for real estate, it's good to get your brand out there and do things like that. But as a real estate broker, I'm here to help any other agent come on. And if you choose to do so, my team, and eventually I'll be looking to grow my team. So that's an announcement that's going to be coming out here pretty soon as well. But right now, it's just me. I'm putting all my systems together. I want to make it so that anybody that comes on is in a good spot. They've got the resources that they need. And of course, they have me to bounce any questions off of and do things like that. So for now, if you have any questions about prospecting, following up, where to get leads, what kind of leads to call, where did I start, where should you start, should I get my real estate license, whatever your question is, DM me on Instagram. I will make a video, but of course I'll answer you personally. I'll make that video here on YouTube and answer those as well because I'm here to help. I want to make sure that our industry stays reputable, and there's a lot of things out there that's causing it to not be. And we are professionals, and I want to keep this all professional. So with that being said, you will hear some people probably cuss me out today. It's the afternoon. It's hump day. And it's just one of those things where people might be in a certain type of mood. But I'm still going off of what I got yesterday from this absentee. Really, really great property. It's going to be a townhouse. I'm going to be putting on the market for $205. And in this market, that's going to sell pretty quick. And so the other 2 leads I got, really nice single family homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 range. Those will be coming up in the next 6 months. So it's just a matter of following up with them. Super excited that I've gotten my system kind of all put together. I got my dialer going again with Prospect Boss. I got Lion Desk working as my CRM. So any leads that I get, I transfer over to them and put on a plan. So in the morning, I make my prospecting calls. In the afternoon, I do my follow-ups where I go into my CRM and just work on what the CRM tells me to do. If I set appointments to call people back, I do that here in the dialer and then just check it off in the CRM. My dog is going to start making noise down below. Once again, I'm telling you, I am live. So he's going to be growling because my dog is kind of a jerk like that. I don't know. He just makes a lot of noise. Let me just get to my campaigns. I'm connected. I'm going to start dialing here. I'm going to dial for 35, 40 minutes this afternoon. Like I said, I've got a dialer, so I'm fine with going through it that way. That's going to get me through probably 70 or 80 good calls today. And we'll see what we get. So it started off. Once again, we're live. Click that link below. Get your lead. Start dialing right now. Your next listing is just a phone call away. I promise you that.
You are trying to reach is unavailable. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
I don't leave voicemails anymore because I'm going to be calling these people over and over again. I don't want any part of my approach to be a nuisance. Other than when I talk. If I talk to them and they're mean, then that's just what it is. Disconnect on that. I'm glad I do not have my headset. If I had my headset in, that would have been making my ears bleed right now. I'm going to disconnect some things from the internet. Right now, it looks like I'm dialing through like Minneapolis still. I'm about 650 calls into my 3,000 call list. And I'm 4 listings in already off this list. Have you made your calls today? If you're not calling absentee owners, if you're not calling at all, if you're not doing anything, you don't have any listing inventory right now, maybe you should consider it. So whether it's for sale by owner, whether it's expired, whether it's just going through the phone book and calling neighborhoods, talk to somebody about buying or selling. That's the key. Have conversations. Normally, I'm having a beer while I do this in the afternoon. Not today, though. I'm trying to keep it somewhat healthy. I will have a little celebration tonight, though. My 30-minute vacation, i.e. have.
Hi, this is Kim.
Hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm calling about 2408 121st Circle Northeast. Do you own that property? I'm sorry?
You do not.
Okay, got you. I'll update. You might see me get frustrated in a second because a little lag. It was a lag. I don't like when the dialer is lagging, but I ain't what we'll do is close some things out.
Please leave your message. 3. Message after the tone. Simply hang up.
Having a couple of technical difficulties, things like that. I just closed out a few apps on my computer here to make sure that I'm not bogging anything down. There we go. We're good to go now. I don't like the lag because obviously my script, if the address doesn't pop up right away, then I'll have to pause and go that route. So I don't like that too much, but whatever happens, happens.
Please leave your message for 612382.
It's moving smoothly now. We're good. We're good. So I do that. I close everything out.
Please leave your message for 612382.
You might not get a lot of people answer at this time, but that's why I call at different times of the day. Most of the time I call between like 9:30 and 10:30 is when I try to make these calls. What I like about it is that you can schedule your day around making the calls whenever stuff comes up is good. But these aren't time sensitive kind of leads like an expired or for sale by owner that you want to get to like the first day. They are being called by other agents. They're mostly being called by investors. The people that I tend to call, they tend to think that I'm looking to like make one of those cash offers or iBuyer offers or something like that. So I just have to break down to them that I'm a real estate agent. I'm looking to do a traditional sale basically. So, and people appreciate that.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm calling about 7150 178th Street. Do you own that property? Now what I do when they hang up, I just mark it as a callback because when I go back through and dial this list again, it'll call back. Oh, that's Paul Cross. So I talked to this person before. The name I know. See if they answer. Nope. See what they wanted to do. They were looking at building some townhouses. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about 7400 Brunswick Avenue.
Listen. My home is not on sale, okay?
Okay.
So just don't waste your time. All right. Please take your number from my number from your list, okay?
Gotcha. If you ever think about selling, do you have an agent that you work with?
No, and I'm not going to sell the house next 30 years. So this won't be available in the market next 30 years.
Not the next 30 years. Do you own 7400 Brunswick Avenue? Is that the house you're talking about, or is it a different one?
It doesn't matter what you are looking for. I'm telling you that the number you got for that house is correct and the house will be sold, okay?
Gotcha. Thanks so much for your time.
Yeah.
I need to be clear. He was talking about the right house. He said 30 years. But guess what? He's going to get a call back from me. I marked him as not interested for now. He'll get a call back from me. Hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about 9439 176th Street. Is that your house?
I sold it about a year ago.
Oh, you sold that already. All right. I'll update my information. Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, when I say I update my information, basically what I do is I just I mark it as a wrong number so that it just erases it from my list from the database going forward. Great. Now it is. There you go. Froze up on me. There we go. Yeah, I just mark it as a wrong number. Get them off the list, especially if they say they sold it. If they own another property or something like that, their number will pop up again. So, but I'm telling you, this company Share Group, they give you the best numbers. A majority.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about your property on Beaver Dam Road. Do you still own that property?
No, I do not.
Gotcha. I'll update my information. Thank you.
Thank you.
Click the link below, hit up Share Group, use discount code Wallace. At that link, you'll get 15% off. Put in your zip code. You'll get hundreds, if not thousands of leads, depending on where you are.
Hi, this is Wolf. I'm not available. Leave me a message.
And you can literally make your real estate career off of these leads. Why am I giving this away? I don't know. I know a lot of people just won't do it. So if you're not planning on doing it, then you can come join my team. I'll hand the leads out to you, basically. But it's kind of how it works. I'm looking forward to being done with this because I'm going to go and have a beer and a cigar, make some dinner, relax tonight, knowing that I have a listing coming up at the end of the month. Two closings this month, actually. So this month is going to be a good month, too. I'll also have two closings in June, two in July. My goal is to have two closings a month. At least two closings a month. I'll take more. And ideally, those will be seller closings. Calling a guy whose last name is Wallace. Happens to be my last name.
Please leave your message for 6123885. Sorry, that mailbox is invalid.
Standing up when making calls has literally, hello? Hello? Don't know what happened there. But standing up while making calls has literally changed the game for me this week. I just got this. Basically, I'm calling this my prospecting station. A stand-up desk. I don't even put it down. I leave it up.
Please leave your message for 61238.
But because I record my prospecting sessions, I can tell when my voice fluctuates when I'm sitting down. Like I sound low energy, things like that. So when I'm standing up and I'm talking to people, I even feel like I'm thinking faster and things like that. So um, standing up is something that really, really helps. It comes across in your tone of voice when you're up and kind of active and you're talking. So it reminds me of like when I would go door knocking and I'd be standing in front of somebody and just talking. So that's kind of what I envision is me knocking on the door right now, somebody answering, and I'm just talking to them, right? Just saying, hey, introduce myself, do that, get their name. I have their name and everything here, but if somebody's interested in selling, they'll do that. Standing up helps a lot. If you can stand up, you don't necessarily need a stand-up desk, but I invested in one because I wanted to make a prospecting nook here where I can just literally, I set my laptop down here, get my camera going because this is self-accountability for me. If anybody watches and gets anything out of it, I love it. But this just kind of makes me feel like I've got, a little bit more of accountability here. And then I've got my whole station set up here where I can just prospect away, stand up and do it. And I'm not sitting down all day. So probably get to.
You reach Greg Hansen, if you would, after the tone, leave your name and number, and I'll call you back.
I'll probably get to about 700 calls today. Not 700 calls made. That'll be 100 calls made today. When I get to 700.
Hello, this is Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. My name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about a property on Fjord Avenue. Do you still own that property?
I do. I'm sorry, I'm busy right now, though.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much for your time. When people do things like that, if they're like, "Oh, I'm busy," they don't want to move forward or anything like that. I let them go because chances are you might as well save that for somebody who's going to talk to you, right? I mark people down as a cold lead that allow me to get all the way through my script. Warm lead, somebody that wants me to do a CMA and maybe will do anything. Hot lead, obviously somebody says, yes, I want to sell my house and I want to do it now or in the next 90 days. For the cold leads, they'll get a.
You've reached Tony. Leave me a message and I'll call you back. Thank you.
Cold leads get a thank you note. I load them up into my CRM after that, and I just will call them like every 2 or 3 months or so, just to touch in and just say, hey, has anything changed since the last time we spoke, or hit them with the same script that I talked to before. But you always want to be building up. That's how I build up my database. Nothing with like email or thing like that because I haven't built that relationship with you.
Hello, this is Hussein.
Hi, Hussein. My name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about your property on Florissant Path. Do you still own that property?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, quick question for you. I won't take up too much of your time. I just wanted to find out if you would consider selling the property if it made sense for you.
You mean before tomorrow? That this goes active?
Oh, do you already have it going active tomorrow?
Tomorrow is going active, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just looking for somebody to help here, get some inventory out there. So if you're going active, I hope you got some good representation for you.
Yeah, it's going active tomorrow, and we have some like 44 appointments.
I'm sure. That's what it's going like today. Well, hey, best of luck to you, man. Thanks for taking my time. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you, Blake.
Yep.
Thank you. Bye.
Look, I take that as proof that these are people that are looking to sell. See, these houses, these absentee owners, these are people that don't live in them. They're either investment properties, inherited, whatever they might be. So when you get somebody that's selling, I don't take it as a missed opportunity because I just started calling these leads. But if I get one, that just tells me that there's people out there that are thinking about selling these properties because the market right now is absolutely unbelievable. It's crazy. He said he has 40 something appointments on that property, and it's a small condo. It's just crazy. But that's hope. People are looking at selling.
Please leave your message for Saxophoninia.
Yeah, I'm getting through some good calls here. So, again, if you're calling absentee owners and you find one that's already going to be listed,
Hello?
hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm calling about a property on Fremont Avenue. Do you own that property? Look, somebody hangs up. Cool. On to the next.
Hello, Christian speaking.
Hi, Christian. My name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about 7899 Hallmark Way. Do you still own that property?
I don't know.
Gotcha. Did you already got that one sold?
Yep, I sold it a couple years ago, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
Probably a couple years ago, yeah.
For sure. Well, hey, I'll update my information here. Sorry to bother you.
Yeah, you're okay. Take care.
Thanks, man. You have a good one.
You too. Bye.
See, when your tone is clear and you things like that, you tend to get through to people a lot easier. Like I was saying before, when I was sitting down.
Hi, you've reached Kristen Burke with InfuSystem. I'm sorry that I missed your call.
When I was sitting down before, I could tell that my energy was low. People would just like talk over me and do things like that. But since I've been standing, honestly, I've been able to get through to people a lot more. And through the end of the session, when I get down there to like minute 45, minute 50, all this other stuff, I'm not just lagging on energy. I'm still going. So, I could probably call for 3 hours a day like this, but really I just don't have the time. But I'm just trying to build up slowly because I'm not going to wear myself out, obviously.
Hi, this is Kevin. Please leave a message and I'll get right back to you. Thanks.
And like I was saying with this prospecting,
Please leave your message
only
for
prospecting happens here.
1 2
That's
3
it.
8 7 7 1 8 9.
I said only prospecting. So I forgot what book I was reading when I first got into real estate, and I was trying to figure out how the hell am I going to get business? Because when I got my real estate license, I was thinking people just know you have your real estate license and they walk up and say, I want to sell my house. That's not the case. Trying to figure out who I was going to call, do what I read so many books. The ones that rang true with me, Listing Boss, Haas Pratt, he wrote that one. That's awesome. He's kind of where I got my whole Lion Desk CRM stuff like set up around. Door-to-door real estate, I think what it's called or something like that. I think Linda Schneider wrote it. It's a ebook. And I first came across it was like a PDF version. Then they had it on Kindle. And it's all about door knocking, obviously, door-to-door sales or whatever. So it tells you exactly what to do day to day when you go door knocking. So when I started getting into the prospecting mindset, I was like, hey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call people. I'm going to knock on doors. I'm going to write letters. I'm going to do things like that. And it started working for me. And I started getting listings, like first year that I started doing it was 6, second year, 10. It just kind of kept on growing and growing and growing. Wasn't the most consistent with it. So I know that if I'm consistent with it, I can double, triple, quadruple, 10 times the number of business that I'm doing. And now that I own my own brokerage, and have built up some referral business and stuff like that too. Prospecting has become a big part of my day to build my listing inventory and put more inventory out on the market. So we just got to have it. We just got to have inventory. You know what I mean? And so when I came across these absentee owners, but basically I'm saying all that to say, one of the books I read said to have a prospecting nook, one space where all you do is prospect, nothing else. So I can move my laptop over to another desk in here and I can do the rest of the stuff I need to do when I create CMAs and stuff over there. But when I'm prospecting, zoned in right here, and that's it. And it just works. It just works. Click the link below, get your leads, start calling. You can start calling tomorrow. You get your list, you get your leads. Guarantee if you start calling tomorrow, by Monday or Tuesday, you'll have a listing. You will. You'll have a listing. You just have to dial enough of the numbers. I dial 100 a day right now. Eventually, I'll get up to 300 a day or so, but that's it. So you got to get your head around this. You want to get through the no's as fast as possible. Get you to the yeses. A dialer keeps you productive, keeps you zoned in. I hand dialed when I first got this list. I was hand dialing, but you can get distracted. You're actually on your phone. What's on your phone? Instagrams, Facebook, YouTubes, other notifications. I close all the notifications out on my computer. I don't have any notifications coming to my computer. I have a set schedule to check my email on. If I have clients that need anything that's an emergency, I tell them to text me. That way I can see the notification there and I can respond. But when I'm building my business, I'm building my business. That's just how it goes. You got to be selfish with that. When I'm not selfish with that, I get an attitude, really bad attitude. I'm just watching this thing here. I want to get to 700. I want to get to the number 700 today. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, my name is Blake. Yeah. My name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm calling about 3620 Minnehaha Avenue. Do you own that property?
Yes, I do.
Hey, great. I won't take up too much of your time at all. I just wanted to find out if you would consider selling the property if it made sense for you.
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Greg Lawrence. This guy owns Home Avenue, Fisbo. I know him. He's a broker.
Your message for 61239694416.
What I'm going to start doing, I'm always kind of adding to the script, but as a follow-up, when somebody says no, it's just asking if they have an agent they would use. Now, I'm not necessarily looking to get an email address or anything like that because I'm not one to create. I know that it works. I just know what works for me. And I know that a weekly email or something like that is just not something that I'm going to do. What I plan on doing is scheduling out quarterly texts to people, things like that. That if I'm, calling and texting and doing things like that, then that'll work as well. I can do that all through Lion Desk, which is amazing. But what I was going to add on to the script at the end, if somebody says they're not interested, is just asking if they had an agent they would work with, and then I'll just let them know that I'll mail them my card. And if anything changes, you can let me know. It just depends on kind of how the conversation goes. Usually people say no and they already on their way to hanging up. So it's like you're wait. So if they're being a little bit patient on the phone and I can get to that point, then I'll ask them that. Otherwise, they'll get a call back from me in a couple months. I had some music playing earlier. I don't know what happened to it, but
Hello?
hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about a property on 121st Circle Northeast. Do you own that property?
Yeah?
Hey, I won't take up too much of your time at all. I wanted to find out if you would consider selling the property if it made sense for you this year.
No.
Gotcha. Well, do you have an agent you would use if you did decide to sell it?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll send you my information in the mail. If anything ever changes for you, you can let me know.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay.
See, now what's funny, I told you I was going to do that, right? I did it. So that is a cold lead. Why do I say that's a cold lead? Number one, they're going to get a thank you note with my card in the mail. So that's like a personal touch, right? So by the time they get that, they'll understand that, all right, this is a real person. He got it. What I'll also do is send them a video text message. And that video text message will say, hey, just want to put a face with the name. Thank you so much for taking my call. If anything changes, let me know. Then what they're going to get is a bi-monthly phone call from me, right? They're just going to say, and I'm just going to ask them, has anything changed since the last time we called, that we spoke, or anything like that? And then they'll get a quarterly text message from me saying, hey, if there are any projects that you're working on, I've got contacts for different vendors and things like that you can use. So it's small things like that help you build up a relationship while you're doing this as well. But, again, I said I was going to do that. And, they said they weren't going to sell, but if they did, they probably don't even, they're like, sure, yeah, you can send me your information. Great. And then, I send it off and they get it and do nothing with it probably, but that's it. 3 more calls until I get to 700, then I'm going to be done here tonight.
Hi, you reached 612-414-3426. Please leave a message for Jim Bueller.
My neighbor's throwing stuff out and is recycling and breaking bottles. I said I was going to do that. That gives me a cold lead. I saw a cold lead. I just qualify as somebody that lets me get through the entire script. At the end of it, sure, send me your information. And that's it. Man. All right, I'm at 700.
Please leave your message for 612414.
That is it. I'm at 700 calls out of my 3,400 calls so far that I have in this list. So as I keep on going, I'm getting closer and closer, talking to some nice people. I got one cold lead. Basically what I do with that, I go in, I pull it up at the end of the deal here. at the end of what I'm doing, the call session, write it all down, send it over to Lion Desk, and I send off that text message, and then I just say, hey, reach out to me if anything changes, and that's it. What I could start doing is sending a picture of my business card or whatever, text a picture of my business card. A lot of these numbers are cell phones, which is key. So click that link below. Use the discount code Wallace for absentee leads. I'm telling you, you will have a lead. You'll have a listing lead, a solid listing lead, probably by middle of next week. If you get it today, start calling tomorrow and call every day after that. I mean, shit, you can call on a Sunday if you wanted to, but, I tend to like to take most weekends off. So I'm probably going to get some calling in done this Saturday, and I also call 4 days a week, so Monday through Thursday. Taking Friday off to catch up on things and everything too. Not off because if I have appointments, then I'll go on appointments and things like that. But you have to leave yourself time to go on appointments. You can't just make calls the entire time. If I could, I would. Maybe I'll get there one day with my team, but right now I just don't have it like that. And so that is the deal. I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to send off this thank you note. I'm going to do what I need to do with that. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching this live, probably not, because I do not promote these. If you happen to come across it, great. If you're watching the playback, Instagram, DM me on Instagram. Let me know if you have any questions about the lead list, any questions about absentee owners, any questions about any kind of prospecting, because I've done it all and I cycle through different things. I still get for sale by owners. I just don't call them as often anymore because I'm finding that they're selling because there's a lack of inventory, and we'll have markets like that from time to time. But it's something that you don't want to give up on. Absentees will always be a staple of my business. It's the new foundation to my business, where it once was for sale by owners. Now it's absentee owners, because I can get long lists and I can call them over and over, and it fits my prospecting style. Again, click that link in the description. Get your absentee leads. Use discount code Wallace. DM me any questions that you have on Instagram, and I will make a video to answer your question. And of course, I'll send that video to you personally, so that you have it and can reach out to me anytime that you would like. But anyway, hey, happy prospecting. And like I said, I'm live, so I'm looking out the window because there's stuff going on. There's stuff going on in my neighborhood. But anyway,